Hi, welcome back. This is Deborah with Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah. I'm going to do a flip through and show you what mods I made to my Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn. Now, I love me some Denise Linn. Her guidebooks are some of the best. This is her guidebook. She has a lot of... These cards were huge, and I had to modify them. That's how big the cards used to be. They were probably this size. Almost this size. And I've cut them down to this. So, you see I've made quite a big change on these. I had to free the art on this one, as Hershey said. This is 44 cards, and this is put out by Hay House. It's just in a little thumb box. And this is the deck that I have for me now. It is Denise Linn's deck. I just modified it. Had to finish off my sides. And this is perfect for me now. I have a hard time holding things. I got arthritis in my hands pretty good. So, I just wanted to do a flip through. I'm going to just cover up that thing so we don't have too much trouble with it. And I'm just going to flip through these. The way I cut this down, it just worked out that it kept the design. This is the... It just kept the design perfectly of the back. I'm hoping you can see that well. Maybe I need to put it closer. It has little keywords on the bottom, and some of the keyword stuff I did cut off, but I didn't need it because I read very intuitively with this deck. It's got the big at the top, and then it's got a little one at the bottom. I hated this deck because of this coding that's on here. It's a whole lot like that Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm not big on that coding that's on these. This one has gotten wore off. It helped that I made it smaller so I can shuffle it good. As you can see, there's a little bit. This one says savoring pleasure, and it says I fully embrace bliss in my life. I just was more curious about saving the big ones, or not curious, but that was what my goal was when I chopped these down. It wasn't so much about the little ones, because I read really well with these. I love that card. Manifesting dream. My dreams are coming true. I know some people think it's horrible to cut down your decks, but I have bad hands, and sometimes it's hard to do the bigger cards. This kind of cardstock is perfect, but I hate the coating they put on it. It makes it really hard for me. Sometimes when I'm trying to shuffle these big cards, it's like somebody's pulling my fingers away from my joints right here. So this is a nice little deck. This was one of my first oracles. And then I was so disappointed I couldn't shuffle it right. And I came up with a solution. Chop it down. So I shuffle it fine now. It's funny how I choose my tarot and oracle decks. Most of the time they're gifts. The ones I did buy this one for myself. I loved the artwork on it. I loved the artwork and the message. And it had a lot of message on it. So, like, a variety of message. And this is a nice size deck. Gives you a lot of variety of messages you can pull for a quant. Or even yourself. Like when I first got these and I couldn't shuffle them very good, I was using them to pull for myself because it gave a little message down here. Now I cut most of mine off so I could handle the deck. But it was a good for pull a card a day. You know, asking the guides, what do I need to work on today? And they're beautiful artwork. Set well in my little card holder. But I don't just want to look at them for me. I want to use them. This size is great because I can put it in my purse and carry it. It's easy for me to shuffle now because it's smaller. But I've used these long enough. I know what the message is said down here. These, to me, kind of seem more like for yourself. But I love this one. Renewing your life, you know, clearing out, getting rid of all your clutter and your stuff you don't need anymore, things that don't serve us anymore. That's what we're doing right now with the Lion's Gate. Following your bliss. We'll end on that one. Again, this is the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Linn, printed by Hay House. This is the box. This is what size the cards normally are. You can see I've almost cut them in half. I did cut off the sides and top and bottom, so I freed the art for myself. I'm glad you joined me for this. I'm glad I could do this for you guys. If you have any questions, just please put the comments in my remarks there. I do check those. Please like and subscribe and share this if you know anybody that's kind of thought about this deck. I mean, the cardstock, like I said, is really good. It's got that glazy on it, and if that doesn't bother you, if you have bigger hands that are not as in bad a shape as mine, I'm sure you won't have any problem with these. Again, this is Deborah from Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah. Thanks for joining me. You guys have a good night.